Hi, I'm Dr. Brian McGee, physical therapist with Rexercise. Are you having trouble recovering after an ACL reconstruction? Is your strength not returning as fast as you thought it would? Is your health insurance limiting your physical therapy sessions? If so, this program is for you. So this program is really for that patient who's approximately 12 weeks post-op from their ACL surgery, and that's relevant because at 12 weeks, we've passed some healing milestones that allow us to work all of the leg muscles. In some cases, part of the hamstrings are used to reconstruct the ACL, and that harvest site has to heal before you can start strengthening those muscles. In addition, somewhere around 10 to 12 weeks post-op, we in PT generally have to start rationing our PT sessions quite strictly because of insurance limitations. The typical arc of treatment after an ACL reconstruction is 9 to 12 months. It's a long time. Insurance companies never allow us to see patients multiple times per week over that entire time. So we have to teach patients things that they can do on their own, and we check up on them periodically, every couple weeks, maybe once a month, depending on the situation. We usually advise them to join a gym so they can have access to exercise equipment. But what if you don't have a gym membership? Then what? That's what this program is for. And if you do have a gym membership, great. You simply integrate these exercises into what you might do at the gym with some equipment, such as squats or leg press. The two main goals of this program are, number one, increased leg muscle strength, and number two, improved balance and coordination. Those are the real big priorities at this stage of recovery after an ACL reconstruction. And we need both strength and balance in order to function at a high level, sports, physically demanding jobs. So here's the program. Okay, our first exercise I call a step back lunge. You're gonna need some dumbbells for this, and you might actually need kind of heavy dumbbells. We wanna wait where you're starting to poop out, the muscles are getting pretty tired, at about the 6 to 8 repetition range. That's the intensity that really helps us add strength, okay? So you take your dumbbells, and so it's my right side, let's pretend that's the hurt side, and I simply step back, touch my left knee gently, come back up to upright. Back to standing. Again, we want to wait, ideally, where you're getting tired at about the 6 to 8 rep range, okay? Our next exercise is for the hamstrings. Hamstrings are super important in getting back to any level of function after an ACL reconstruction. So here's how we do this. You'll need a stability ball for this exercise. You simply pick the hips up, keep them up the whole time, pull the legs in kind of fast, out kind of slow. In kind of fast, out kind of slow. Now the advanced version is you do the extension with the hurt leg. Flexion with both legs, extension with the hurt leg. Our next exercise is a balance exercise. We call it the 3-direction reach. Okay, so what you're gonna do is have 3 targets at your 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock positions, okay? So my hurt leg's my right leg. I'm in the middle of these targets, balancing the whole time. I reach to the front, I try to touch the target. You want a distance that you struggle to reach. And we're going to do 15 repetitions. Each touch is 1 repetition. Another thing, you want to try to keep your kneecap kind of lined up with the tip of your shoe. We want to avoid collapsing in of the knee, or what we call dynamic knee valgus, okay? So keep the knee kind of lined up with the front of the foot as you touch each of these targets. Okay, the next exercise is to work hip muscles and hip coordination along with our quadriceps. So again, we're gonna need the stability ball. Now my hurt side is my left side in this example. Okay, so what you're gonna do is pick up the right foot, push into the stability ball, apply pressure into the stability ball while you do approximately a half squat up and down. Now what we're specifically trying to train against is buckling in of the knee. Don't let that happen. Again, keep the kneecap lined up with about the tip of the shoe as you do this. And see if you can do 10 to 15 repetitions approximately. The next exercise brings us back to hamstrings mostly. We're also working balance. I'm really a big believer in incorporating balance into as many of the exercises as possible for our patients who've had an ACL reconstruction, really just about any surgery. So in this example, my right knee is the hurt side. I've got a dumbbell in the left hand, and I'm going to do a Romanian deadlift. Okay, so I'm keeping my back pretty straight. I'm bowing forward. I'm kicking my left leg out. I'm trying to balance. I'm going to come back up. I'm still trying to balance, but I'm failing. Up and down. Again, I'm trying to avoid my knee buckling inward as I do this. If you can do, again, pick a weight you can do maybe 6 to 8 repetitions with approximately. A little less weight if you're trying to focus on balance. Hard to do with a heavy weight. Okay, the last exercise, we're going back to quadriceps mostly. And I call this the 3-direction lunge. We want big steps. So you're going to lunge with the hurt foot toward 12 o'clock. Okay, then toward 1:30, big step. Then toward 3 o'clock, way to the side. Now the reason big steps, we're trying to baby step our way to dealing with the impact of, say, running and jumping. So this big step is kind of like a little jump, like coming down from a little jump, which after ACL reconstruction is pretty hard for people. Now you can also add some weight. You can hold a dumbbell and do this. If you can do 12 to 15 reps, it'll get pretty tiring. That's what I call my intermediate phase post-op ACL strengthening and balance program. And again, that's for that patient that maybe doesn't have a gym membership, has to do more of their program at home. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope it helps you get back to what you love to do. Click those like and subscribe buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.